All right, turning now to the latest on Hurricane Dorian. The storm continues to pound the northwestern Bahamas. The Prime Minister of the Bahamas says at least 5 people confirmed dead as a result of Dorian. The storm weakened a bit to a Category 4 today, but it battered the Bahamas all day with powerful winds and storm surge. Meteorologist Sawyer Wells is tracking this storm. He joins us now with the latest. Sawyer, it is powerful.
Yeah, and it's just been sitting still for the majority of the day, moving less than 1 mile per hour. So unfortunately, the Great Abacos Island, Grand Bahamas Island, all just been getting hammered. Some places storm surge nearly 24 feet.
Wow.
Some locations, people having to climb into their attics to get away from this. And one thing that really helps us out, of course, we've been tracking Dorian for a while, is the hurricane hunters. You've heard me talk about them. Well, our own Scotty Covert actually got to fly with the hurricane hunters over the weekend. And here is a little bit of a bumpy ride.
Well, this weekend I had the incredible opportunity to fly along with the hurricane hunters. If you've ever wondered what it's like to fly directly into an eye of a hurricane, it's as bumpy and bruisey as you would imagine. In fact, today I'm still sore from the ride this weekend. So buckle up and let's get up close and personal with Hurricane Dorian. They're the men and women of the 53rd Air Reconnaissance Wing of the United States Air Force Reserve in Biloxi, Mississippi. Their job, to fly directly into the eye of Mother Nature's strongest storms, and all in the name of public safety. They're known around the world as the Hurricane Hunters. Flying a modified C-130 Hercules, the Hurricane Hunters' main mission is to fly directly into the eye of the storm to gather critical data on the storm's conditions and movement. The plane is equipped with the most advanced technology, taking a constant stream of measurements while in flight. Once in the storm itself, the Hurricane Hunters drop sensors, known as dropsondes, into the storm through the belly of the airplane. These sensors collect data from the top of the storm down to the sea surface, painting a complete vertical profile of the storm, giving forecasters at the National Hurricane Center in Miami the most up-to-date analysis of Dorian.
They combine all of that information together and they send it via a satellite uplink, which is another piece of equipment that we have on board, to the National Hurricane Center in Miami, Florida. From that point, that's when the scientists and the forecasters plug all of that information into the forecast models, and that's how they come up with the official forecast.
The flight started off relatively smooth, similar to what one would expect on a commercial flight, though when we got near the eye wall, the ride quickly turned violent. But as soon as it turned violent, and within an instant upon penetrating that eye wall, we experienced the most surreal peace and tranquility, an eerie relief, only to be enjoyed for a few moments before re-entering the opposite eye wall, where mission-critical data must be collected. Over the course of my 15 hours with the Hurricane Hunters, we spent 5 full hours inside of Dorian, precisely penetrating the wall 8 different times. The very heart of the Hurricane Hunters mission is to create more precise forecasts that save lives. Studies show these reconnaissance missions improve forecast accuracy by 30 to 35%. And for those who have ever been in the path of such a scary storm, that improved accuracy is well worth the cost. And for the Hurricane Hunters, just another day at the office. I want to thank the men and women of the 53rd Air Reconnaissance Mission out of Keesler Air Force Base for granting me the incredible, breathtaking opportunity to watch the work they do in such an up-close and personal manner. It was a very dangerous storm, one that continues to pose risks to many lives along the East Coast. It was so dangerous I filled out a ream of paperwork just to get the opportunity to get on the airplane, much less fly directly into the eye of a storm. So much paperwork that I'm still a bit nervous that it's possible I've even enlisted in the Air Force and I just don't know it yet.
Scotty, thanks. Glad to have you back.